Sony came to us wanting to make a horror movie about astrology, and it's something that Spenser and I have always been really fascinated with. And so we went away and we brainstormed, and we thought it'd be really cool to combine astrology with tarot because there's something that's inherently so scary about tarot cards and tarot readings. And when we really got down to it, we thought, what if these tarot cards come to life? What if each of these cards is a unique creature or movie monster? And that's what became tarot.
The best horror movies are the ones that reflect the times that they're made in. And so for us, we knew the theme that we had to explore here was fate versus are we in control of our own lives. It was a big, universal, global theme that connects with everybody. But at its core, the movie for us became a story with one woman's conversation with death. And it's a story about her learning to process her trauma and ultimately let go.
Our movie is a big idea, but it's really grounded in character and has human stakes. And so Spenser and I knew from the very beginning that we needed to have a group of characters that felt like real friends and that had real chemistry. And if you don't care about them, then you don't care what's going to happen to them. So for us, it was really finding those people who are relatable and who you can feel for on camera. We made sure that everyone came out to Serbia, which is where we shot early on, which again, it's already a long process. So we had such a dedicated cast that was willing to do that. And they came, they hung out with each other, they hung out with us, we all got to know each other. And we made sure that we had a lot of rehearsals and that they spent time together so that they could become real, genuine friends. And I think that comes across in the movie. And they're all still really close friends today, which is cool.
When we had the concept to bring the tarot cards to life, everyone's sort of familiar with the iconic cards, the Magician, Devil, Death. We knew we needed to bring them to life in a way that would be the stuff of nightmares and in a way that no one had ever seen before. So we had been huge fans of Trevor Henderson, who's this amazing artist that we've followed on Instagram, and reached out to him and asked him to be the sole designer of all of the creatures in the film. So we worked for months with him before we started filming to basically bring each of the cards to life in a unique way. And once Trevor's designs were locked in, our production designer, Felicity, found this guy, Richard Wells, out of the UK, who's this amazing graphic designer. And he was able to take Trevor's concept art and turn it into these old, kind of gross-looking, handmade tarot cards that we see in the film.
Horror is a genre that's best experienced in the theater with a group surrounded by a bunch of strangers where you can laugh and have fun together and you can get scared together. And Tarot is specifically a movie that you need to see in theaters because it has huge scope and spectacle, massive set pieces and sequences. The sound is really an integral part to getting scared and experiencing this film. So get to theaters and see it.
There's nothing better than sitting in a dark room with strangers and watching a horror movie. It's like going into a haunted house, and we specifically designed this movie for the big screen and for the theatrical experience. So see it on the biggest screen possible with the best sound.